Alright, I got a package. Don't quite remember what this one is, so let's open this motherfucker. We have two pictures from Vampires in Nirvana here. I got these off an Etsy store for around $6 plus shipping. Not quite sure if they're like original stills from the movie or anything, but when it comes to this movie, there's like no merchandising. Only thing I could find are like some posters of like original ones, but the posters aren't all that interesting looking and they're really expensive. If you don't know what Vampires in Nirvana is, it is a Spanish animated horror comedy movie, and the plot is essentially that this mad scientist who's related to Dracula, who also happens to be a vampire, tries to create a cure for vampires to walk in the sun. He thinks he found the cure. He gives it to Dracula, and of course he was wrong. Well, of course, because of this fuck up, he's forced to leave Transylvania, settles on Nirvana, and decides to essentially try and find the cure there. Eventually does, but because there are some vampires who run under nightclubs, essentially, they're trying to stop him, and while some other people are actually just trying to get it for themselves to manufacture it themselves and sell it. And of course, our protagonist Pepe is caught up in between all of this because he is the nephew of the scientist, and on top of that, there's a revolution going on during this whole ordeal as well. Anyways though, enough of it on the movie. I did actually end up framing these guys. This one fit in really well. This next one pissed me off a little bit, admittedly though, because I had to get a different size frame for it just because it was a tiny bit too big for the other frame. And I did end up hanging these guys up out in the hallway. My hallway at this point is just kind of becoming a little art gallery into my room, but I thought it fit, so yeah.